Persona, defined by the Oxford Dictionary, is the aspect of someone's character that is presented to or perceived by others. And that one game I refuse to get into! But for those in the art community, a persona means something else. Well, it's quite similar, but like a persona in the art community is like having yourself, but, you know, drawn, or stop-motion, or like VTuber, you know, that stuff, artistic expression of oneself. It is either something like completely unrelated to yourself, or is something that is basically you know, like it might be a simplified version of you, or whatever. I've seen personas that are like legit just a photo of a person, map, as well as personas that are just like little funky creatures and are completely unrelated to the person who using them to talk through. Yada yada, you know that stuff. But I've also seen ones that are just kind of like the person with a couple minor differences, which is kind of what most of my personas over the years have been. I never really put that much effort into creating a persona, to be honest. My past ones were just kind of either OCs of mine or like little simplistic versions of myself. The only times I did ever try and like design a persona was when I made this deer guy, when I made this mascot for my gaming channel, and when I did my PNG YouTuber. But other than that, my personas have all been kind of simplistic and kind of just versions of me, but like drawn. Anyway, so I wanted to change that. Today I will be designing my very new persona, giving a new spin on things and giving it a new lease of life, or whatever they say, giving this car a thorough washing. So, hopefully this will be the last time you see me using these rather basic little character sprites, because I might, you know, redo them with this new persona in mind, and it will be cool, and it will be epic, and it will give my channel some recognition, and it will give my channel some recognizability. I don't think that's the right way to use that word, but we'll see. So, let's begin my little journey. And beginning this project, I did what I normally do, which is go through all of my old personas and find the generic traits that they all share. Which I kind of boiled down to this. All of my personas either have navy blue or orange in their designs. All of my personas resemble me, aside from the gaming channel ones. All of them tend to be brown-haired white guys, because I myself am a brown-haired white guy. And I guess they're non-threatening? I don't know if that's a thing, but I felt like adding another one to the list. Knowing this, I wanted to keep and enhance these aspects in my new persona. But where to begin, you may ask? I know I wanted something cool, but also something that represents me. And so you can see me trying to doodle some designs down next to these past personas, but like I had nothing. I had no idea what I was doing. I had nothing in my brain, so I decided to rely on my old reliable friend, Pinterest. I love Pinterest. Pinterest is where I go when I need to find inspiration about things, as well as just where I go to pass time. I have a folder of drawing inspiration there, and most of the images tend to be 50s vintage pattern covers. You know, sewing patterns. I always liked how vibrant the people looked in these, and just like how beautifully composed both all of the outfits are as well as the poses. Like, these are just generally the best posing I've ever seen. I love vintage pattern covers. I don't know why. They're just my bread and butter, my jam and peanut butter. I hate peanut butter, but you know. Anyway, but here's the tricky part. Yes, I wanted to make my persona inspired by pattern covers. But what else? What else do I relate to? What do I put on this guy besides just vintage pattern covers? There is nothing else. I don't have any other ideas. And so this stumped me for a bit, I say a while actually. I don't really have many defining styles, to be honest. I mainly just dress in black sports outfits and nothing much else, except for the rare suit outfits that I occasionally wear, so I didn't really know what to do. I did ask Cara, but I didn't really get many answers since I don't have much of an audience on there. If you're watching this, my Cara is at Obisck. go follow it, please. I post like once every blue moon. Anyway, wait, moon? Oh my god! I like sci-fi! That's what I'll do! I'll mix the pattern covers with sci-fi elements! Oh my god! Oh! I'm so smart, I said in the mirror as I compliment my shitty hair. Anyway. So, I set out to work sketching out some basic concept sketches, and I came up with this little starry fella. And thus the real challenge began. Composing a reference sheet. I say reference sheet, this is more like a composition illustration piece. During this, I also sketched out a simpler, easier to draw version of this guy, which I plan on using for my sprites. Anyway, so I made him have this weird star halo thing, as well as a star, quotation marks, I'm doing quotation marks with my hands, on his eye. He sports a bandana because they're cool, okay? A woolen vest, which he's sporting for the same reason. A regular sweater underneath the vest. And some nice long flared pants, as well as, I don't know what type of shoes these are, I'm guessing they're loafers, I don't own loafers, but yeah, we'll roll with that. I like these pants, I think they're cool, I like them because when I wear pants like these, I feel tall. Yay! I also stole the concept sketches and put them in here too because it makes my job a whole heck of a lot easier. You can also see a different outfit in this piece too, which is actually from my gaming channel era, where he was an explorer, I think, I don't know, he had an outfit. Now that the sketch was over, I had to get down to something I was putting off for a very long time. That was the color palette. I knew I wanted to keep the blue and orange vibe, so I went back to the pattern covers and I essentially trained them. I really enjoy the saturated skin tones and contrasting colors, so I just basically, I took them and I placed them on my boy. I made his skin have this like vibrancy of the pattern skin as well as some blue to incorporate the orange and blue I love so much. Pretty much everything is just kind of a shade of blue or orange in this drawing, and yes, I'm including the red bandana, it's pretty much orange. Anyway, he's also got one blue eye and one orange eye, but they're very dark, so you can't really tell, but yeah, they're there, it's cool, it looks cool. The halo is a lovely shade of bright cyan. Anyway, I put some shading on him, and boom, kabow, wow's flippin' floppin', flippin', everything was done, completed, dusted, and here is my new persona reveal. His name is also Obisck, but like that's because he's my sona for this channel, and I don't really have any other name other than Obisck for him. Maybe Obi, maybe Sisk, I don't know. So yeah. Say goodbye to these sprites because I'll be digging them a grave, because hopefully I'll return with some updated sprites that will look cool and will have more expression, but I am very lazy, so don't expect it. Also, one more thing before I go, there's a lot more of you now, and that's mainly due to my YouTube shorts that I've put out. So, many of you may be confused at why this is in your subscription feeds, but please, stick around, maybe you'll enjoy this stuff. I don't know, I'll keep on posting some YouTube shorts, but you know, I don't want that to be my entire legacy on this channel, so, you know, maybe check out some of my other stuff if you're all at all interested. But, you know, thank you for all the support. I know I discontinued that little 4-day series because I really couldn't keep up with the amount of subscribers I was getting, and also it was like, I was running out of ideas, but I'm genuinely really happy that there was kind of support around that stuff. So, you know, if you want to stick around and see what else I do, please, feel free to do so. But, you know, if you don't like what I'm doing, that's fine by me too. You don't have to stick around. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and if it's not going wonderfully, I hope it gets better. Also, commissions are open. Links in the description if that at all interests you. Don't feel the need to do anything about it if you're not interested in it anyway. I gotta go. Alright, bye, I'll see you later.